always in the real estate. Hit the gas when I push while I'm burning kush. Representing for my city, that's a good look. Running through the city, staying on my grit. Fake is not an option, man, I can't quit. Gotta hustle through the struggle till the day I'm on. You can keep your hand out, I'ma hold my own. Running through the city, staying on my grit. Fake is not an option, man, I can't quit. Gotta hustle through the struggle till the day I'm on. You can keep your hand out, I'ma hold my own. Stack it when I get it, then I go and flip it. Started with the team once I double trip it. Get a deal anytime when I'm in the booth. Too many rappers lie, I just speak the truth. Never will I be you cause I'm always me. You a wannabe, I'm a true MC. You do it for the fame, I'm tryna make change. Say it's with the sunny soul, I ain't with it, man. Independent to the day I earn the penny. Staying full like this green, no spinach. Sacramento, now we're 6 we in here. Few if you don't like what you hear. I'm like everything, that's the gear. I represent the creek to make it clear. IDH, no the music, no fable. I thought it's what we bring to the table. Running through the city, staying on my grit. Fake is not an option, man, I can't quit. Gotta hustle through the struggle till the day I'm on. You can keep your hand out, I'ma hold my own. Running through the city, staying on my grit. Fake is not an option, man, I can't quit. Gotta hustle through the struggle till the day I'm on. You can keep your hand out, I'ma hold my own. Running through the six, staying on my grit. Fake is not an option, man, I can't quit. Gotta hustle through the struggle till the day I'm on. You can keep your hand out, I'ma hold my own. Running through the six, staying on my grit. Fake is not an option, man, I can't quit. Gotta hustle through the struggle till the day I'm on. You can keep your hand out, I'ma hold my own.
What's happening with my subscribers, man? Yeah. Get my thoughts together. What up, Flavor Labs? Man, I got so many damn different thoughts. I don't know where to start. So I'm gonna just pick one. CB, I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much, for welcoming people into the Dirty Nation and showing or just letting them see what we do here. I appreciate that very much. Flavor Lab Dabs, you like Pac, you get around. Dirty Dan, what's up, boy? I was trying to focus on the live with Pumpkin. All I'm doing is looking at that motherfucking weed that you was it looked like you was making moon rocks at one point. Flavor Lab, it's still do. I'm telling you, I'll smoke a strand that has getting me high for 2 months. Cali Connect, what's happening? So, first off, let's talk growth. Let's talk growth. Hold on. So, growth. Growth means that you're not just sitting still. Growth means you can look back and see a difference in where you was a year ago. 2 years, 3 years, whatever. This motherfucking channel been around for a long time. But they've been making it hard for us. YouTube been making it hard for us. Oh, you noticed that, Cali Connect? You noticed that? Dirty little spunky. Dirty little spunky today. I'm going to be honest, though. Last few days, I've been kind of like paying attention. Like I stopped, like I didn't, okay, how I put it? I went from a transition of over the last 4 or 5 days, paying attention to me, like fixing some shit that I felt wasn't right. And then when I was done with that, then I started paying attention to YouTube. Because there's quickly, right? I would be like, prison is something that I know backwards and forwards. Guess what? What's today's date? Today's date is the 4th. February 4th, I admit, I used to know prison. I used to know prison. Backwards and forwards. Because I was in there and it was fresh. But I ain't been in since 2018. And a lot of things have changed. Like, even if you didn't think it, prison changed. Introduce COVID. Yeah, prison changed. So I don't know prison like that no more. Just keeping it 100. I don't know prison like that no more. That shit, I know what I know about prison is what I know when the homies call me and tell me what's going on. But really, when they call me, they ain't trying to talk about what's going on in there. They trying to know what's going on out here. So when they call me, I want to know about like the homies that's in there and how they doing. I do want to know that. But as far as the politics and shit and how it's going, man, that shit was messy when I went back in 2016. And that shit was messy when I left. It ain't like the 90s or the early 2000s where shit was right. That shit messy now. So I don't know about prison. I don't know about prison. I only know about when I was there, my experiences and all that. I admit it. I don't want to know about prison. That shit is dud. Smoke Diggity. BDS Trigger. Jeff, Ember, Caitlin. Where the hell is Stoner Chick? Like, what happened? Shotty Blake, welcome. Matthew A. What's up, man? So let me give y'all, I want to paint a picture. I want to paint a picture because the point I was getting to is that the next thing I know, knew after prison, it's where you put all your time at. So when I came home and I had a vision and backed it with purpose and drive, where did I put all that energy? Right here on YouTube in 2018. I put that drive and that purpose right here. So that means that this is my playground. That means YouTube is my playground. If I've been here since 2018, consistently watching all the trends, transitions, all that shit. Like I'm one of them people that was walking around like this. Talking. I came home. I was talking about when somebody asked me the first thing I noticed when I came home. Yeah, people's heads was down on their phones, and then I became one. So YouTube is my playground. So that means that I can see the different trends. And right now, I can say in California, there wasn't too many like prison YouTubers or hood youth. There wasn't none. But now there are. And I'm like, shit, motherfucker, stand up, motherfucker. I've been by myself for a long time. Shit, let's get this shit and show the world how Cali get it. We wasn't getting that respect. Look how they do me and Nate. Look how they did me and Nate. They still got us under 10,000 subs, and we've been in this motherfucker for like 3-4 years now. You see how they do it? I just learned what it's called. Seti Nash told me what it's called. Or Seti or Smoke, one of them, about shadow ban. Shadow ban, I guess obviously shit. Me and Nate was shadow banned around this bitch. So then you get back to growth. When you notice that you shadow, first you have to acknowledge and notice that you shadow ban. Then why? And take action. So the action that I've been taking, right, is I've been venturing. I've been venturing and seeing what's going on. Texas Stand Up. Loco Vision. Love that channel. Shout out Pumpkin. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to see if I can get Pumpkin to come on. Investing in yourself is good, bro. Redirecting that positive energy. Please believe it. Please believe it. Investing in yourself, but it's not man. Investing in yourself requires total belief. So if you don't believe in yourself when you starting, you already shot yourself in the foot. Shout out Seti. Shout out Nate. Shout out Nina Boy. Smoke Dog. And every other YouTuber coming out of California that's taking it serious. So, hold on. Let me get this link out real quick. So I can say this. One thing that's kept us floating, that's kept us here, is we've managed to like navigate a lot of drama and not get involved in other people's beefs. We managed to do that for the most part. I never liked Charleston White, so that was an easy not like right there. But for me to not like somebody, they got to give me a reason. They got to give me a reason. They got to do some fuck shit, something. But other than that, I don't even be paying attention to the fuck shit that people do that don't affect me. But Charleston White spoke on California, and that affected me. But what we've been doing over the Dirty Nation, man, we've been smoking, fellowship. Fellowship involves getting to know each other, backed up with consistency. Like we've been here for a long time. But when you grow, there starts to become unfamiliar faces that come through. But it's just like high school, though. It's just like high school. Senior class moves on, freshman class come in, they move up, another freshman class come in. It's kind of like that. But there's a level. After 12th grade, if you still here at the Dirty Nation, like if you've been here, like in zone, then it's like you're still part of the school. You in administration now. Shit. We've been here 4 years. Shit, you in administration now. St. Cal, where you at, man? I said mine. Andy. Do y'all know Andy was probably one of our first international subs? He in Australia. See, some of the stuff I might have talked about before, but there's new people that don't know. So you gotta recover the bases. Oh shit. 3.5 years. Damn. That's a long time. I'm lucky I still ain't got no gray hairs. I thought I did. I had a scare, but I ain't got no grays. That's why they be like, how old are you? 29? 30? No. That's a good feeling. You breathe in the weed, let it sit, and then you blow it out. Three and a half years. Shit, Andy, you in administration too. You just need to come on, mate. Show your face some time, mate. Flavor Labs in Canada. Ooh. Let me check something real quick. Shout out Nate Dogg. We're gonna get some guests up in here today. Yes. Big Bad is under the gun right now, so he can't really come on. All right, so the link is posted now. Pull up, Dirty Nation. One second. All right. So one thing I've never done, right? Oh, well, I've done it, but it's been a long time. You ain't never seen Dirty post Q&A. Q&A. Because it's mostly for the new people that came through that don't know or haven't went back to the history of the Dirty Nation. So consider this live a Q&A too. You can ask, I'm answering questions this live. Because as we grow, you're going to see my face in certain areas that y'all ain't used to seeing me. Like in LA podcast or Texas podcast or WeTuber podcast. We trying to be all over the place. Last year was the year of AAA. And we did that. For y'all that remember AAA, did we do that in 2021? Did me and Nate do that? Yes. How much weed does Dirt smoke in a day? Wow. I could say in the last 5 days alone, I have been smoking blunts like cigarettes. I smoke a quarter in a live. If that live go on for like 2-3 hours, I smoke a quarter of the live. But I say if I'm if I'm moving around a lot, then I'll probably smoke like a little over a quarter. But if I go live twice in a day, plus in between, yeah, I'm somewhere around half a zip. I'll be pulling. What's up, Jay, man? How you living?
Tired, man. I'm good though.
That's what's up. Congratulations on that story. That motherfucker had 52,000 views in like less than 24 hours.
Which one?
It's one you dropped yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, man. It gets like that. Once you get there, you're there. You just gotta stay there. Like I ain't been able.
Consistency.
Yeah, I ain't been able to post like I want, man, because of my day job. But it is what it is, man. We don't slow down in the winter. Most construction companies, they slow down when it gets cold.
Yeah.
For some reason, with me, man, like in the summertime, ain't nobody trying to work 10, 12-hour days. It's too hot.
Yeah.
But in the wintertime, 10, 12-hour days ain't nothing, you know? So we push 40 in the summer and sometimes 60 in the winter, all year long. So it cuts into my recording time, man.
Shit, I think you batting 1,000 though. Personally.
Yeah. It feels like that. I was gonna do a video today, man, on more money, more problems. Break it down to everybody. Because somebody said they would rather have money than not have money. So I was gonna get into the two sides of it, man, you know? That there's a lot that just people don't see that comes with when you start getting money. When you get money, you get a whole lot of new friends real fast.
Yeah.
And the moment you realize you can't help everybody, you start getting a whole lot of enemies real fast. The same people you help today be the same people that dislike you when you can't help them tomorrow. You know what I mean? When you broke, you don't really got nobody asking you for nothing because you ain't got nothing to give. But once you get to a better place in life, everybody starts asking you. And if you helped everybody, you would be just as broke as them, if not broker.
There'd be no meat on the bones left.
It's not, man. There wouldn't even be a bone left. They take the bone. So it's the gift and the curse, man. I realized that money's not always a good thing. It's not. I've got more enemies right now behind money than anything else. And every single one of them are people I've helped. But then once you say, oh, I can't do this no more, man. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't need help. You need like somebody to sustain your life for you.
Yeah.
The moment you break that down, they get mad. They really get mad, man. And it's like, I can't save the world, man. I try.
But here's the thing. Where at what point did we even feel that we could? Where did that come from?
Having a big heart.
Exactly.
Having a big heart. Like,
Smoke Dog said something yesterday, right? And you probably the perfect person to answer this. He said that everybody has a little shadiness in them. He said everybody. And the way he got to that point is he said he took out his expectations in people and then he's there and just acknowledged everybody got some shady in them.
That's true. To some degree. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody sin free. So that validates the point right then and there. You know what I mean? There's not one person on this earth that ain't sin. So that validates his point.
Yeah.
At some point or another, we've all been shady. We've all had ulterior motives. Just some people are better at hiding it than others. Like, if you look at it like this, Dirt. Most times, your enemies are somebody you were once cool with. The people you're beefing with were friends before they were your enemies.
Yeah. And you know what's fucked up? Is when you was vulnerable with them people. Like, you really, like me, if I call you a friend, I call you a friend. Like if I call, like if you're the person I call or one of the people I call and talk to, like in my time where I just need to talk, then I'm being vulnerable. I consider you a friend.
Right.
And then when you fall out with that person and you don't even understand, look, I'm the type of person when I fall out with people, I don't even be understanding why. Like, what did I do?
Right. I shut down. I just shut down, man. Once I realized we're there, I shut down completely to try to keep it from going to the next level.
Yeah.
If I keep playing the game, I already know where we're going to end up.
Yeah.
So to protect me, protect my family from me being gone again, I just shut down. I get quiet in the situation and withdraw from it. Because from here, it can only get bad.
So what about the other side of the money, the not having money?
We all go through things where we're going to hit points in life where we struggle. Mm-hmm. That's life. You know, you could be on top today and under the bottom tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you have to learn to figure it out. The problem with people today is when you know somebody that's got money, oh, you've already got it figured out. You don't figure it out. You go to them, get the money from them, and they figure it out for you. So the next time you find yourself in that situation, say somebody can't do something, they come to me and they need a loan, I give it to them. Mm-hmm. They didn't figure it out because without me, they would have had to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Now you do this time and time and time again, people lose their strive, they lose their hustle, they lose the go get it mentality because they got it right there. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm seeing with people. Jay, I got evicted. I need money to get a new apartment. I need a deposit. Are you family? I got you. 3 months later, hey Jay, this apartment didn't work out. I got evicted. I need money for a deposit. I need a new apartment. What?
Yeah.
Like, no, you got to figure it out. Like, even with your kids, you give things to your kids, but you teach them along the way in life how to go get it. At 30 years old, you ain't still buying them toys and buying their cars and paying their bills. They've learned to figure it out. Your friends will use you as the solution to their problem.
Man.
And that's why a lot of people stay broke. If they can just come to you to solve their problem, they're not going to get out there and go grind and get it or look for a job because they got you. Why would they?
I could say when that hit me, I was obviously inside. I was probably in my early 20s. I always had mama, grandma, auntie sending me packages, sometimes 2 and 3 and a quarter. So I was good. And then grandma died, auntie money got low, and mama had struggles. So that was like the carpet got snatched from up under me. And then I was like, what you gonna do? Sink or swim? What you gonna do? And right there in that moment, that's where you see what you made of.
See, and that's what separates you from a lot of people. You know what a lot of people are gonna do? They're gonna get that little brown book they sell in prison with all the phone numbers in it. You can put your phone numbers in, and they're gonna open it up and they're gonna start going number by number, calling, trying to get somebody else to figure it out. They're gonna start hitting up everybody. Hey man, I ain't taught you in a while. You know, I don't be asking for nothing, right? But I'm in a messed up spot. I need some help. Some people are going to turn to others to try to figure it out. And some people are going to be like, all right, man, it's 1,000,001 ways in here to get money. I done got comfortable in my people sending me money. I ain't been doing nothing. Now it's time to get my feet wet and get some money, man.
Man, open that other book, the Book of Hustle.
Look, I run into people, man. I run into homeboys of mine and them, and they'll see me. And I ain't seen these dudes in years. I don't kick it no more, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an old head, to be honest. I turn 42 tomorrow. I'd have turned it to uncle.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah. I went in prison. I was nephew. Now I'm uncle. You know what I mean? So I run into dudes and they're like, man, you can see like the envy. Even dudes I brought to work for me. Why ain't at your level? I need to get where you at. Da, da, da. While y'all was at the club and laid up in hotel rooms, I was working. While y'all was partying and sitting on the stoop, I was working. I sacrificed to get here. I'm still working. And then dudes see what you got and they feel entitled like they should have that overnight. It didn't happen overnight. It happened over years and years, the consistency and just getting up every morning, being the first there, the last to leave, got me where I'm at. But then other dudes see it and they're like, You can see it in their eyes. Why he got it and I ain't got it. Because I chose
Mhm.
not to go do all that. While y'all was blowing y'all's money on whatever, I was stacking it.
Mm-hmm.
And dudes just don't get it, man. Like,
When was you? Can you remember the moment where? Because it's like you running a race. Do you remember the moment where you was actually able to take a breath?
yeah, I'll never forget it. When I first started my construction company, I knew how to do the labor. I knew how to do the different trades, the skill sets. One of the biggest reasons people don't get into business is because they don't know what to charge. They're like, what would I
Mm.
even charge for something like that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to charge too much. And they say no or not charge enough. And I don't make no money. So you got to find that number and what the
Yeah.
competitors are charging. And you got to find a number that's comfortable. The first 6 months of me running my construction company, we were doing bad, man. I would have to go into my rent money to pay the employees. I'm dipping in the car insurance money and this money to pay the employees. I worked 80 hours this week. I'm negative $900. How is this possible?
Damn.
Right? But I didn't stop. My wife is like, look, you need to go find a real job, go back to work for somebody else, because this ain't working. We're gonna be homeless. I told her, look,
Yeah.
just bear with me. Let me get the numbers right. Once I get the numbers right, we own. I only had one guy working for me. Then I got to 2 guys in 6 months, right?
Yeah.
So what I did was I was like, I'm Googling how much this stuff goes for. So I said, you know what? Let me use other people to my advantage. We got to put a roof on a house. I called 3 different roofing companies, random roofing companies, and get a quote.
Mm-hmm.
Then I asked them, how did you come up with that number, man? It seems kind of high. Well, based on the square footage and blah, 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 boom, now I know what I should be charging these people to put that roof on.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with all the other trades I was doing. I got contractors showing up left and right, and I'm taking notes. I need to know. It's just like selling drugs in the street. I need to know what the competition's charging.
That's
You know
free
what I
game.
mean?
You getting
I
that
need
free
to
game.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I do that with all the different trades that I'm licensed in because I've been gone so long. The rates have changed.
Yeah.
I get a roundabout number in my head of what I should be charging people on every single thing. I did that for a week. That following week, it was like 3 days before rent. We was 2 weeks, like 2 months behind on rent. I come in the bedroom and I think it was like I paid the employees and I threw like $6,000 on the bed. My wife's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "That's ours." She's like, "You mean that's the money you got to pay your guys with?" And I was like, "Nah, I got it
Whoa.
right." She was like, "What do you
Whoa.
mean you got it right?" I was like, "I got the numbers right. That's ours." I was like, "And that's weekly from here on out." And she was just
Whoa.
looking at me like in disbelief. And at that moment right there, everything changed. Once I got the numbers right, everything changed. I told her in the beginning, just hang on. It's going to be okay. I know what I'm doing. I just got to get it right. Sometimes you got to work the kinks out and things.
Yeah.
And once you get it running, then it runs smooth.
It's the well-oiled machine.
And now here we are, 7 years later. I got 8 employees, 3 trucks, 3,500 square foot warehouse. Like, I kept at it. I got it right, and it changed my life. I didn't give up.
Was there a point where you had to where actually after you took your breath, it was like, all right, now it's time to get back running again?
I never stopped running.
Yeah.
I never stopped running. What Nip said, the marathon continues. You know what I mean? Like, the marathon must go on. I never stopped running. That's where a lot of people fail also. They get to where they feel, all right, it's up and going. I can chill now. There is no chill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when the cat's away, the mice will play. There's a reason I'm on these job sites every single day. I put this together, and if I'm not here, it will fall apart.
Woo! Shit. Say that again.
Yeah, I'll put it together. If I'm not here, it'll fall apart. It's got to be maintained. I've got to be able to pick up on something soon as it happens and not when it's too late. You know what I mean? If dudes are drinking on the job or doing something wrong, the last person I want to hear from it about is the person that's paying me my checks. I need to catch it before it ever makes it to him, or I might not exist next week.
So you security, payee, supervisor, you all that in one.
Owner, accountant, vice president, president, you know what I mean? Like, quality control, you name it. That's all me.
So you dropped the story you dropped yesterday. You remember the name of it?
I'm just waking up. Give me a second. I'll think about it. Oh yeah, the one with the guys dying in prison.
Yeah, I think that if you can, I'd like you to give us like a preview of that story.
Well, I put it out, man. I did time with a dude we call AND1. And AND1, people get this misconception that you got to be like a big dude, or you got to be muscle bound, or look a certain type of way to be dangerous. That's not the case, man. Some of the most dangerous guys I've seen were just small guys, quiet guys, skinny guys. You don't got to be 315 and jacked up to fight or hurt somebody. AND1 was a perfect example of that. AND1 was 5'8", 135 pounds. Would rumble you, but at the same time, everybody knew he would rumble. He got to a point where he was tired of rumbling, so he started pushing that blade inside the prison.
Yeah.
He was a savage on the streets. Now, you can be, prison's like the army. You can be whatever you want to be in there. You could have been a whole entire crackhead, but convinced the world that you was a kingpin. You know, nobody really is what they were at most times. So AND1, the other dudes would vouch. AND1's from my city. They would vouch like, yo, AND1's a killer, man. Like, dude's got the right one. He was murdering shit out there in the streets. Heard it a million times. All right, whatever, right? Him and my bunkie get into it over my bunkie jogs. You know, you got some dudes that just like to run. They do that cardio.
Yeah, every yard got one.
Right. My bunkie was that dude. Big, jacked up black dude with a bald head, quiet, did a lot of legal work, didn't bother nobody. Pretty much talked to me and had a couple other dudes he talked to. Was running and bumped into AND1. AND1's not one for the, he's got a real bad temper. Immediately it goes to words. He's going to pull the knife. The guards see the whole altercation getting ready to happen. Don't see the knife, but see these two getting ready to get into it, and they intervene. My cellie comes in. I'm at work, takes all my magazines. You know, you keep certain magazines. He ain't touching none of the freak books. You're going to get stabbed if you take the freak book. You know what I mean? You don't be taking the freak book. But he took like Maxims and Playboys, shit that is of no real use. And it's strapped up, made a vest with it. So him and AND1's going to, you know, he's going to go out there and bang out with the man. He knows he's going to push the blade. I go out there with him. I catch AND1. I said, look, you from my city. That's my bunkie, man. Tells me your bunkie got a greasy mouth on him, like was getting real disrespectful. I got to have him. I talk them both into just fighting. Just fight, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't got to take it to the blade. There's a lot of dope moving on the yard. There's a lot of other things going on. We're going to go on lock. Dudes are going to get jammed up behind what y'all got going on. It's just going to have to get flushed. We're not prepared for this lockdown. Stop.
Yeah.
So they fight, call it a day. It's over. They did it right then and there, right? I get shipped. 2015, I'm out of prison. I look on the news. AND1's face pops up, right? I said, damn, what he done did, right? So he opened fire on 3 people in his apartment complex. Killed one dude, shot the little girl that was 7 years old several times, and then shot her uncle a bunch of times, right?
Damn.
So they're looking for him. There's a manhunt for AND1 now, right? About 5 days later, they called to an apartment complex, 6:30 in the morning. He stretched out the apartment complex, shot all up. There's another dude laying there, shot all up. Police pull up, there's guns on the ground, both of them almost dead.
Damn.
He survives the shootout with the dude at 6:30 in the morning. Dude dies. Look, dude dies. So now he ends up getting convicted on 2 bodies, 3 counts of malicious wounding, and the firearm charges. Gets 45 years. In the state of Virginia, you can get more time for drugs than a body. That's a known fact. I could smoke you and get 25, 30 years, but get caught with a key of dope and do 60.
Whew. That sounds like
So
Texas.
I thought that was the end of AND1, right? I'm like, damn, 45. He's 30-something. Be home when he's around 70. Whatever. He was a savage in the streets. 2 bodies, 3 malicious woundings. January 3rd, 2022, watching the news, he was found dead in his cell, a Supermax here in Virginia.
Damn.
That was how his story ended. The crazy part is these Supermaxes long term said you have no cellmate. So there was nobody in the cell to do anything to him. It wasn't a suicide because to shut down the media and the questioning, they would have said immediately, man dies from suicide. It wasn't COVID related because it wouldn't take over a month to come back with COVID related death. So that only leaves one other way. He could have died in that cell. And that's to the hands of the guards. With all that and everything that took place, him surviving multiple stabbings in prison, shootouts in the streets, being found in a parking lot riddled with bullets, unconscious, laying in a pool of blood with his pistol beside him, his story ultimately ends with him dead in a cell in prison.
Damn. Hey, Jay, let me introduce you to Pumpkin.
What's happening?
What's good, Pumpkin?
Oh, nothing much, man. Just sitting here soaking it up.
Yeah,
Hey, can I take you backwards right quick?
Yeah, always.
You was talking about your business, so I was listening. You said he asked you that you run every aspect of your business. So how long you been in business?
Over 7 years.
Right. Hey, this ain't me saying, this is something I read in prison, and I apply it to my business, right? Because I'm just starting my business up, and I know it's going to work. I was reading about this CEO, right? And I end up eventually meeting that dude when I got out. He had started a company, and he was micromanaging every aspect of the business, and it was like running for like a couple of years, and then he went under. And he was like trying to figure out why did it go under. He was doing everything. He was on top of everything. And he said another guy that he knew had told him, man, you tried to micromanage too much. When you do that, you miss certain aspects of the company. So he said, find the best people that go in each department, let them run it, and you step back, and then it'll run better. So he did that, and then he ended up being a multimedia millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people, like, when I heard, like, I see that or hear that, I just pass that on to them, because sometimes, like, bro, we'll do so much, and we know this from the streets. We'll be on top of something, and we don't see it all, and it'll get real quick. I said that because you said about your employees getting high, doing stuff you don't want to hear from the contract. I feel that because, you know, I used to work with somebody, and other workers would be doing stuff, and it'd be like, damn, man, y'all make it bad for everybody. And then the owner don't know what's going on. So then you want to have somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's on top of that. So you don't have that problem. So you don't have that headache. You know what I mean? And you could go out there and get more contracts and do more networking and build your, you know what I'm saying, your empire way faster and way quicker without all the other stress. Because that shit gets stressful, because I do my own paperwork. And you try to keep up with the money and the paperwork and the receipts, and man, that shit get hectic. So I just went back to, it's like, man, I got to start incorporating people in certain scenarios with this. Oh, you good with doing the receipts thing and keeping it? Okay, here, let me give it to you, and I just pay you a couple of $100. Because I drive trucks. So it's kind of like, I don't have that much, but it's like, man, it always work out. And like a few people I told it to, you know, they kind of start applying it, and they like, damn, this shit runs smoother. Because it'd be stressful, bro. I know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? And like,
yeah, see, I've got a foreman, you know, that knows how to do everything.
Right.
But he's got to do his job also. You know what I mean? He can't just be telling people what to do, watching people all day. He's got a job to do also. He's got work that's got to be done. So he can only do so much. But the problem with being a contractor in construction is when you sign on to these contracts and you're doing work, the people that are paying you expect to see you. They expect if they pull up to see tools in your hand, not you standing there pointing, because they're paying for the quality of your work.
Right.
You're who they trust. They look at all these knuckleheads. They're like, I don't know who that is, but I don't pay him, and I don't care about him. When I pull up here, you should be here. If you ain't here, we got a problem.
That's
facts.
They
pay for a certain quality. They know what to expect with you. So if I was to bring somebody else on, it's like, oh, you don't know what they're going to think? You done got comfortable. You done got lazy. I'm paying somebody else now and not paying you. Why do I need you? Why don't I just go to them?
Right.
So construction is just is tricky, man. It's hard to please everybody. And that's why I'm here. I can't make everybody happy, but I'm here just to make sure what's supposed to be is.
Hey, I came in on the end of the story, so can I ask you, like, what exactly do you do in construction?
Everything.
Okay.
We flip houses.
Oh,
We
okay.
get
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
we get older houses like you see them Flip My House shows.
Right, right.
We come in from A to Z. There ain't
Oh
nothing we
yeah,
don't do. We might be
yeah,
doing tile today, siding tomorrow, painting next week, plumbing, electrical cabinets, granite, hardwood floors. We do it all.
yeah, yeah.
And then you
Yeah, I
get
used
the
to.
list.
What you say?
And then you get the list. The what do you call it? The checklist?
The punch list?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the very we get the punch list when once the house goes on the market, people are interested in it. Somebody signs into a contract. Now, before everything is finalized off, an inspector comes in and inspects everything to make sure this bitch don't fall down next week. Then they give us a list.
Mhm.
We work the list. They come back, re-inspect it. Once everything on the list is completed, they finalize, they get their check, and it's sold and on to the next one.
Already.
But I get paid. I get paid
Hey,
weekly.
hey,
Like,
so so
go ahead, my
Pumpkin,
bad.
can you please introduce yourself and your YouTube channel and who you are?
Yeah, man. I'm Mad Pumpkin off Neighborhood Real TV, and I be trying to drop some little educational jewels. I'll be on different topics, relationships, just different various. I'll be on relationships, history, just knowledge. Like today, later on, I'm gonna do a live stream about numerology and how it correlates to us as people in our relationships and finding out who we are and what is our destiny and what we, you know what I'm saying, our potentials at. So I'm gonna kind of break that down today. And but I kind of be on a lot of stuff, man. I try to be on diverse on my content, and then I get on some other stuff too. I did some time in prison. I did like 22 years in Texas. So
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I only been on YouTube like just right up under a year. So I just been
Mm-hmm.
starting and like right now, I've been driving I've been out 7 years and I've been driving 18 wheelers for 6. Well, I started out driving construction doing the cement mixers, and then I just moved over into driving over the road. And then I just established my LLC and just trying to get my company up and running. So that's where I'm at today. And I kind of try to be on a lot of stuff, man, and just like networking with people, because if you build a strong network and you get different ideologies and different knowledge and wisdom from people, man, you can apply it late at whatever points you need it, because you're strapped with all of that in your toolbox, I say. So I got all the tools I'm needing. So if I'm lacking something, I don't have no problem telling somebody, I don't know, hey man, teach me what you know, or let me hear what you're talking about. I can't say you don't know it, because I don't know it. So I want to hear it, and we all, I think that's what it all goes back to when we say, saying iron sharpens iron. We all have to, interact with one another and build. And that's what I like to do. And so with that being said, I have an open platform like on my Fridays and Tuesdays, like open door. Anybody come in, we could chop it up about whatever. They might want to come in and talk about their business. I mean, I just leave it open so they can do their thing and just do some networking. And I get out in the field too and come meet you and we can hang out and do some business or whatever. And I talk about right now I'm in the process of trying to get some stuff together to open a school to train people to get their CDL. So I'm trying to do all that, and man, I'm still working too. So and trying to maintain a life and juggling like you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to micromanage it all.
It's doable, but it's very stressful.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's doable, and you just got to be built for it. Everybody ain't built for this type of pressure, man. They're just not. That's why there's so many workers and not that many bosses. That's also why most bosses are dickheads. They tried to be nice. In the beginning, I was the nice boss. I was the cool boss. And I seen real quick, this ain't about friendship. This is about money.
Right.
I got to tell my foreman all the time, stop that kiki ha-ha shit with everybody.
Right.
That's why they do things they do, because they look at you as a friend and not a boss.
Right.
Let them kiki and ha-ha between themselves and you do your job. That way, when you speak, they listen. But if you play all day, when you speak, they don't take you serious.
Right.
When I speak, motherfuckers shut up. And it ain't no laughing, it ain't no joking, ain't gonna be no sly marches. Somebody gonna get gone. I fired a dude yesterday.
Right.
And the whole rest of the day, motherfuckers was working 1,000 miles an hour and it was quiet. You know?
Hey, let me ask you this, because when I used to work at this other job, I used to do a lot of training. Then when I worked in this warehouse, when I got out, I had became the supervisor over the pickers. So when you got your workers, how do you identify your workers on the job site for as like who does the best work at what time? You know what I'm saying? Like what is their work ethic? Like how do you break them down to know that you got an A1 worker in the right position?
I hire people based on what they know. Like
Okay,
I know I got painting. I got a guy that's been painting 20 years.
right,
So I'll put the newer guys with him so they can pick up on that. I got a guy that's been doing electrical 20 years. I'll
right,
put somebody that I see catches on to this fast with him. Now somebody else might be better at the painting aspect, so I'm gonna put him with him. But I've
right,
got a guy in position on every single trade that is
right.
really good at what they do.
Oh
This
yeah, yeah,
week, say you come to work with me, I might stick you with this guy doing electrical and tell him, explain it to him while you're going. You
right,
got any questions, you asked him. It ain't long. Now that guy knows how to do electrical.
right,
Now I'm gonna
right.
take somebody else that's been doing plumbing and switch him from electrical to plumbing and him from plumbing to electrical. Now
Oh
that
yeah,
guy that
that's
just
true.
learned electrical now knows how to do plumbing, and this guy that was doing plumbing now knows how to do electrical. You fast forward 2 years, you've got a solid crew of guys that know how to do everything.
Right. I asked you that question because I'm listening to you talk, so they kind of gave me an indicator. I was just wanting to hear you say it because I figured that's what you was doing based on what you were saying. I was like, okay, I bet he be doing his employees like this because I know this. I used to tell people when I train them something like when I worked in the cement business and we be out, it's always different times that we'll come in at 9 o'clock at night and we'll work 15 hours. Some people can't work at night. Some people can't. They can work better in the daytime. These people work better at night, and then some of us just can work either one. So when I used to make the list, I had learned all the drivers, their habits, how they work. When I know these dudes come in the morning, they bust their ass. But when they come in at night, they dragging. So I don't put them on the list to come in at night because they're going to mess up the rhythm of what we're trying to do. So I just kind of had that neck where I kind of be observant to everybody because it goes back to, we can say we the boss, but I might not actually need to be in the boss position.
Right.
Somebody else might need to be in the boss position, and I can motivate my team better in another position where they'll have more, you know what I'm saying, be more open to listen to me and respect what I'm trying to put down instead of looking at me as the boss and they be intimidated by that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Sometimes we have to understand we like in this life, man, we all got a role in a position we have to be in. You got to know where that's at. And a lot of times I tell people, even in what we was doing in the streets, the prison, and back out here rebuilding our life, everybody has a role and a position they have to be standing in. And I know that sometimes it's not for me to be the boss. It's for me to be behind the boss that orchestrated that way. Or I got to be out front. Or I just got to not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just for me. That's what I figured. I network better that way. I just kind of know what I'm
Your
supposed to be doing in
position
the
can
position.
change. Your position can change from day to day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Today I might be overseeing everybody, and tomorrow I might be needed over there, and I might
Right,
go from being the boss to being a worker. You
right.
know what I mean? Your position changes from day to day.
Yeah, I like that. I like what you got going on. I come on the half part of it. Yeah, that's
You know,
live, man.
a lot of my guys, most of my guys are ex-cons.
Right,
A lot of my guys are guys that have drug history, and they know with me, I want to see you win. I'm not gonna sit by and watch you destroy yourself. If I see something that don't seem right, like you might be getting high, I'm gonna come at you, not just for the company's sake, but for your own. I don't want
right.
to see you locked back up. I don't want to see you OD or die. So I deal with my guys on a personal level while trying to keep it business, and that's real hard to juggle. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
a hard thing. No, I'm good, Joe. Y'all take lunch. It's a hard thing to do, man. But like I said, it's doable, but hard at the same time. That's the only way to put it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm not doing my job, me not doing my job could be the difference between all these men being able to pay their rent and having jobs and not having jobs.
Right.
Say an inspector pulls up and they all out back having beers. My
Yeah,
license is snatched. Everybody's fired. I can't feed my family. No, I got to get to the guy that's going to buy the 12 pack before he gets back with it.
Right. Yeah, I feel that, man. I support that for real.
I've got guys that their whole lives have been just mess ups, man. I've hired guys that were strung out on drugs, and today they got beautiful homes, multiple vehicles. You know, they've got their kids. They live their best life, and it's because a lot of people just need to be led. Everybody can't get there on their own. They need somebody to show them, look, I came from that. I came from prison. I stepped out of here with nothing. You can do it. I also teach my guys along the aspect of y'all listen, y'all learn, watch what I'm doing. You don't always have to work for me. I don't want you to always work for me. I want you to get out here and get your own. I want to run into you when I'm picking up materials and you got your guys with it. That should be your overall goal, was to take all this knowledge, watch me because I'll teach you. Go do your own thing. Don't collect the check from me. Write the checks. You can do that. Everybody ain't going to do it. But for a lot of these guys, they can. If you know everything I know, what's stopping you?
Right.
And I've had guys go on from working for me to going to working for themselves, and I run into them and they got their trucks running. They got their employees. That's a beautiful thing right there.
Facts.
And I don't get salty about it because at the end of the day, I want to see people succeed, man. What you doing, what you eat don't make me shit. It ain't going to take nothing off my plate because I'm going to continue with my grind. I'm going to continue to do what I do. Go get it.
Who keep muting my mic? That's crazy. Somebody keep it. Every time I'm about to say something, somebody mute my mic. Hey, yeah, man, that's Seti Nash, man. How you feeling, man?
Oh man, I'm blessed. Hey Jay, what's up,
Seti?
bro? Hey, big time supporter of the content you be putting out, bro. That
What's
shit,
good, Seti?
man. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know how you do it, but your power, your art of storytelling, bro. I was like, yeah, he might want to start, getting a little creative, start writing some children books or something. I ain't gonna. When you told that story, and you was like, man, they put this motherfucker in here with titties, and I was like, I started visualizing that. So I'm like, oh, he about to beat the fuck out this motherfucker. Like, no, I don't know, bro. I don't know what book you read.
I just came back from the visiting room. And he's standing in the cell with the door open, shaving his titties. Now look, I'm not homophobic, but as a straight man locked up, that can't fly. It ain't nothing against you or what your sexual preference is, but we can't be in the cell together. We can't do that. You're gonna be trying to have dudes in here when I ain't looking. You'll be hanging little cards with flowers on them all over the wall, and you have the other boys over here at the cell. That shit ain't flying. So I gave him a way out. I just told him, look, this can't happen, man. You got to get your shit. And he wanted to argue. So I was like, now we take it wherever you got to take it. I tried to tell you could. But the crazy thing is, after that happened, everybody wanted to fight
that
with me.
nigga the heave ho.
Yeah, you done took away the love machine.
They was they was big, man. Man, you got the boy put out, and this motherfucker had. I looked right at the titties. You think I didn't?
Hey,
I walked and said, "It's a big ass titties right there." You wouldn't even know that was man titties, but I know they man titties because ain't no women in here. I walked in, took one look, and I said, "Oh hell, fuck no, man, no." That's one of the moments where you walk out and you talk to God. I walked straight out the cell. Was like, God, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I'm on the straight and narrow. I'm staying out of trouble. Like, are you testing me? Are you fucking with me right now? Like, why did you just do this, man? Dude want to fight behind it. But like, well, I could have got the boy moved to my cell. Well, you should have got him moved there from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
man, that worked for you, but it don't work for me, bro.
If you got a list of things you never expect to see in your life, right at the top of the list is going to be a man shaving his titties in the mirror in your cell.
Most definitely. You know what's crazy too is I got some family who is a CO nurse, right? She traveling shit. They in Washington, right? They sent one up there with the women. And 2 women got pregnant damn near within 2 weeks. And now the state of Washington getting sued because they sent one of them up in there, and that motherfucker in there laying wood. And I'm like, man, I ever do a light bid? Shit. Hey, cut me up. I'm gone.
Hey, Seti, man. Seti, I did a live with a female that was out there in California, and she was talking about how they allowed men to leave the men prison to go to the women's prison because they identify as a woman and they don't have to take hormone shots or anything. All they gotta do is say they identify, and they send them on the yard with the women. They over there, and they like in a 8-room cell, and he over there knocking them down, and they don't
Shit,
even
I
have.
identify too. The day that happens, I identify too.
Hey,
True
that's
story.
they got 300 dudes on the waiting list right now to go to a women's unit.
Everybody,
Bro, they over there having sex on the yard. Some of them dudes is like rapists and child molesters. They over there assaulting them chicks and all of that because they saying they identify as a woman. You don't even have to take the hormone shots or nothing. I got it up on my page, man. I'm gonna try to have some of those
I never heard
females.
nothing like that in my life.
Hey,
I
go
heard
check
about
it out,
I ain't
man.
gonna hold you. I didn't know how
Mhm.
true it was, but I
Yeah.
heard about it because end of the day,
Damn.
everybody got this whole let me protect your gender identity stuff.
Right.
Which, I mean, in certain instances, you know that if this motherfucker was born with a man part and a woman part, and he come out and motherfucker 5'2", 110 pounds, that ain't really, you know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna fly. But these motherfuckers 6'2", 220 pounds, big ass muscles in their neck and shit, and 3 Adam's apples, that ain't no woman. Like, what y'all?
Hey, Dirty, you need to go check that in.
Yeah.
You need to check that out, man. That content I put up is called prisons condoning abuse. Man, it's deep, bro. It's a trip how she explained it, bro. For real. And I was just
Hey, I just
floored.
want to ask your permission to share the video.
Huh?
I said, do I have your permission to just share the video?
Okay, yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, that's cool. Cause I'm gonna have her back on breaking it.
I never heard
some
nothing
more
like
stuff
that in my life. That's fucked up. That's
Yeah.
like a loophole to hell.
Hey, and dudes was like, if you an LWAP and you know that, then you just gonna say, man, I'm gonna identify as a woman. I'm gonna go over here and do mine with these females, and lay up and just do your best, whatever. Cause they putting them. Look, she said they put them in an 8-woman cell. They got showers inside of there, so you get you one of them chicks and they shower with them and everything in that room. You up in there got
This
7
like
women.
That's better than my life
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
I'm sharing this. I'm sharing this video. Fuck that. That's
Yeah,
crazy,
bro.
Where is the
I just
punishment
bought
at?
an i8. I just bought a goddamn $100,000 car. That sounds better than my life.
Yeah. For real. Hey, man, it's crazy, bro. She had a friend call. I couldn't catch. I was busy, and I was driving. I couldn't get the call. She had the girl call and had called me on 3-way so I could record the call so I could upload it so people can hear her calling, talking about how dudes are calling other people in the world, telling them to tell their homies in prisons, hey, man, come over here. You know what I'm saying? And because it's jumping, and they gonna try to run the yard and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Somehow they got this one dude over there.
Gladiator school over there.
Huh?
So they got gladiator school over there.
It's crazy, bro. Like, why? You think, but they won't send the women can go to the men prison as well if they say they identify as a male. But they're not gonna go on no level 4, level 3 yard with no dudes. Boy, they gonna get bust down, and they a real woman. Boy, they gonna run down on her. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look.
But then,
Hey,
like,
look.
the men,
Hey, look, it was live when I was talking. I looked at the date. I said February 4th. I'm gonna announce that. I announced it today. I don't know prison, man.
You glitching
Man,
out,
I've been
bro.
home since 2018. Hey, man, and this just shows. I ain't never heard of shit like this.
hey, that was my first. I hadn't heard it either, bro. But hey, the story get deep. She gonna come back and do a part 2. But we trying to
Deeper
get
than
some
that?
details that just came home, so they can really give us the update of like what's really currently going on, like in the last 6 months to a year. But they got 300 people. They got 300 men on the waiting list right now.
Wow.
Shit,
That's
sign
like
me up.
people
Fuck
wait.
it.
That's like people waiting for a family visit.
It's
Hey,
crazy.
it's going on though. If you look into it, first and foremost, rest in peace to Dr. Larry, man.
Oh
Dr.
yeah.
Larry did it. He did a video on it not long ago where he was talking about they put a dude in a cell with him that had a sex change. You know what I mean? He said that the boy was rich. He got on the phone with the people, told the boys, people, look, I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to him long as he in the cell with me. They're not gonna be harassing him or raping him or nothing like that. He's good. He said, just like that, $5,000 showed up to his books. He said, anytime he need anything, they threw money to his books. He said, I ain't gonna lie. He said, when I found out he ain't have a dick no more, he was laying in the bed one day and he said, man, let me see that thing. He said, I need to see it. I need to see if it looks like a woman's. He said, and it looked just like a woman's. You would never know the difference.
Damn,
So,
though. I ain't never heard that story. I just know this. I
it's
did
on your
22
Dr. Larry.
years.
Like I said, once again, rest in peace, Dr. Larry,
Yeah.
man. But
Yeah,
he
possible
did that
Hey,
story
look,
on his
bro.
channel.
Hey,
That was
Jay.
crazy.
Hey, Jay, you can't leave it like that. You got some people wondering.
No, you gotta
Did
go
he
watch,
knock that
man. Go get it from Larry, man. Keep his numbers
down?
going. Go get it from Larry.
Oh yeah, Miss A. I know a lot of the people that he was talking about did time with him, but I can just say I can't say that ain't true because I wasn't on that unit. But I know this. And when in Texas prison, I was on the biggest unit in Texas, and I know that if they had any type of homosexuals, when I came on the yard, they had a whole yard for them by themselves. They had a whole yard. They wasn't even housed with us.
Right.
And if the ones that were housed with us, they wasn't openly saying they was gay or punks or homosexual, however you want to say it. They wasn't saying nothing. But the ones that was coming in saying, yeah, we openly woo woo, they called it protection. They put them over there, and dudes that mess with them, they would say, well, I'm being threatened in population. Somebody want to kill me, they had a protection yard. So if you was like a green lighted or you know what I'm saying, getting extorted or you was a homosexual, they would send you to protection. And that's pretty much where all the money was at. And so, I mean, when my first 7.5 years in prison, it was like that. Then they did away with protection and they put everybody in population. I've never actually seen no homosexual in prison with titties and all of that. They just be straight up dudes. And if you fuck around with the wrong one, they'll beat the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? But I've never seen, I know other units, they run different. But the unit I was on, it's a disciplinary unit. So if you're a problem in the system, they're gonna send you over there. You know, you're a high profile gang member, you coming over there. So like this is survival of the fittest over here. You got to be about it. So I mean, I've never actually seen that. I've seen a lot of stuff where homosexual had the major. The major was dating this homosexual, and he ran the block through the major.
What is the major?
The major, like
that's what they call it.
No, he's like so you got like the warden, the assistant warden,
major,
the major, then the captain.
You talking about rank clubs.
Yeah, in the rank.
Yeah.
See, he was messing with this homosexual, and the homosexual would come like say something fly to him. He'll come to your cell and tell you, pack your shit, you finna go over here to high security. So now it's like going to like Ax said, them folks send you over here where you be locked up in a cell for 16 hours every day, and then you come out for child and 2-hour rec. That's it. Here you won't have no disciplinary or nothing. He just gonna go down and tell the mates they're gonna put you on the move sheet. He gonna send you over there. You don't have to lose no class, no good time or nothing. You over there for a year. We'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know how much power they had, man, until I heard the door open. This is a true story, man. I heard that we had a back door in our pod one day. It's like a fire escape door where you go out to the rec yard at. And it's a gate, and then it's a metal door. So I hear the gate clinking, and the guards would sneak through there sometimes to walk by the cells. Instead of coming through the front door where we know they're coming at, they were coming through the back and try to be sneaky, right?
Right.
My cell's like 2 doors from that gate. I hear the little gate click and pop. I said, oh, these motherfuckers think they sneaky, right? So I go to the door, I put the mirror out, and I look. It's the punk. The punk got keys in his hands. The unit manager of our building, the lady named Carolyn Parker, the lady we had what's called unit manager. The unit manager is the one person that oversees that entire building.
Right.
The compound I was at had right at 4,000 inmates on it. It's massive. So they put like a captain becomes a unit manager, and they oversee that building. The unit manager fucked with the punks tough. I mean, tough. And if you did something, threaten that boy, come at him sideways, your ass going straight to the hole and getting shipped up off there. The unit manager then gave the boy the keys and told him, go make sure everything running the way it should be.
Yeah.
You got the boy walking by the cells, looking in it. Dudes standing there holding their dick, taking pisses. Dudes watching TV. What y'all doing? The fuck? Boy walking with the key ring. Go right up to the front. Hey, pop the door. The guard in the booth, pop the door, let him out. He go to the next pod. I said, man, this shit is unbelievable. I seen a punk with a key ring. Turning keys.
They got power. They be having power, bro, and it be a trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all get them the power over, you know what I'm saying, just regular convicts that's, you know, that can really control the yard? It's crazy.
Let me ask this. Jay, which one is harder, though? The bullshit when you was locked up or the bullshit now that you a face on YouTube? Because I see some shit where it looked like, and you addressed it, which I was like, yeah, I get why you would address it, where the motherfucker had like a scoop out of his head and some more shit. And
yeah, somebody photoshopped my face onto somebody else's step at the Smeagol head and tried to make me out to be a sex offender.
Yeah, I was like, you was black, you was Arab, and you was white. All
man,
in
it
the
looked
same
like somebody
picture.
beat the whole side of my head in with a brick. It was the worst Photoshop ever. But I'm gonna say this, man. My worst day out here is still better than my best day in there. Even dealing with this, at least I can deal with it. At least I didn't have to hear about it through the phone or whatever I got going on, I can deal with personally and not have to be a third party in the matter. When you're locked up, you don't really get to deal with none of this. You don't really get to grieve, deal with the issues going on in the streets, deal with the stuff going on with the family, because you're not there. No matter what happens out here, I always feel blessed just to be a part of it, even when it's bad, man.
And that shit was weird. That even got any traction. That was what was crazy to me, but it kind of hit the right buttons, like prison, kids, you know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, it's just a lot of shit. Like the dude who allegedly killed Young Dolph, he one of them ex-offenders, you know what I'm saying? He gangstered a bitch out the pussy in a hotel room with a shot work. I'm just like, God damn. So, you know, they was trying to find something that's hidden. I just was like, damn, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, it's always, for me, man, it don't matter what's going on out here. I'd rather be here dealing with this than in there dealing with nothing. And I can't say all times in prison are bad, because anybody that says that is a liar. It's not all bad. There's days you're going to laugh. You're going to have good days, good weeks, good months. You're going to build a solid group of dudes that you can kick it with, tell stories with, meal up with, chill with, be in the cell with, whatever. It just becomes life. It's not always bad. But even then, when it does become bad, like I said, I'd still rather be here than dealing with that. Out here, if you don't pay your bills, your shit gets cut off. If in there, you don't pay your bills, somebody going to poke you. You know what I mean? There's a big difference between the two. Out here, they come repo your car, and there they might take your life.
Indeed.
Like in there, you could die over 2 soups and a bag of chips, and it ain't about the soups and the chips. It's about you not paying that man, him feel his type of way, him having to show everybody. Out here, they just come and take your shit. That's it. It's different levels to the pressure that comes with it, man. I've been in a situation where I've had to hurt somebody behind something that don't even add up to $3. But like I said, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about the overall. You pretty much just said, fuck me, huh? So what do? Do I just let you do that and then just go ahead and just dump my box out there for everybody else to take it? Because now they coming now that they see I ain't gonna do nothing about it. Everybody else that owe me, well, shit, he ain't paying. Fuck him. You know what I mean? If he ain't paying, I'll look paying him. So then you got to do something. It's levels to it. But like I said, I'll take this any day. Over my best day in there.
I totally agree.
When you at that level, though, it's like everybody and their mama got some new information about your shit, and you just kind of sit back, and then you like, and then once you finally figure out, man, this shit ain't nothing for clicks. Ain't nothing that they saying real. And all they try to do is gain the people who hate you. That's really what it is.
And people be like, well, that's their opinion. That's not an opinion. That's a lie.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you and Pumpkin got something in common. I don't know if y'all realize. Both of y'all drive trucks.
You know, I'm in mine right now.
Me and Teddy had that conversation already. Remember that?
Yeah. I already know. Yeah. I already know. I thought he was gonna say something else. I thought he was gonna do like this.
Yeah, shit. Oh, that's obvious. That was obvious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you know what's crazy though with this too?
I mean,
Man, I swear everybody think that they got the most time. I got 3 people right now. It's like, yo, Nash, I want to come work with you. God tell if I hire you, you work for you. You don't work for me. Even when I was doing security, I don't give a fuck that I'm the face of this shit. You work for you. You decided to get your ass up, bring your ass here. We came to agreement on what I'm gonna pay you. You the boss. And when I did shit like that, when I started talking to people like that, man, they decided just to operate a little bit better. Like, I am the boss. But what that did was that set a standard for your motherfucking ass. If you a worker, that means you can be fired. You ain't gonna give a shit. But over here doing this, man, I told people right now, I said, man, give me a team drive. I'll pay you $2,500 a week. Make the truck gross no less than $14,000 a week. I'll give you $25,000. You're gonna go home with $10,000. Run 4 weeks. 4 goddamn weeks. And boom, and you team driving, so there's no way in this world that your ass can't get there. I said, look, boom, go ahead, run 4 weeks. You're going to get cashed out $10,000, take a week off. Man, hey, what you waiting on? You got a CDL in a month. Man, you can tell me if I'm full of shit or not, and you can bounce. Somebody will take you immediately. And then it's another one. She like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be ready in a couple weeks. Well, shit, I only got 2 trucks waiting on the yard right now. So whomever come get it, come get it. I'm gonna train you for about a week, see how you do. We just gonna go up to 95 real quick and everything like that. If you good, you good. If not, hey, I'm gonna bid you a due. Put you on a plane and send your ass right back out.
We see somebody to be ready in a couple weeks.
Huh?
Hey, said that's true story. Hey, said true story. Nigga,
come on.
Hey, man, look, man. Hey, look, I might need a career change.
Listen, I told cats like this. I said, depending on how you run this, if the truck gross like 10, I'm gonna give you 2,100. You ain't gonna see no less than 1,500 working with me.
So what you doing? So let me ask you this: so you pay your drivers 25 or 30%?
Nah, we don't really do it like that. It's more so because if I percentage you, you probably gonna get less. If I percentage you, probably gonna get less. What I do is I let these cats talk to the dispatcher and let them decide. I'm not gonna send your ass through no snowstorm. You're not gonna hit Nebraska and Wyoming when it's massively snowing out there. You know as well as I do, it's flat out there. So it's gonna shut it down. You don't make no money. How about this? Hey, look. I take you from Georgia, get you to Washington, take the longer route. Go ahead and hit Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, slide up through Cali. It's going to take you probably about 13 extra hours. That's fine. 13 extra hours opposed to 3 to 2 days sitting doing nothing, added with you got the risk of your shit flipping over. You got the risk of a big-ass accident. Ain't no goddamn risk out there when you driving through them southern states. So, you know, that's just how I would do it.
So you say coming from Atlanta to Seattle. Or just say Georgia to Seattle. You say go through Texas, come through the... Nah, I wouldn't go that way.
If we talking about a snowstorm. I
would come from Georgia, come into Texas. I catch Amarillo and I go up on the back road on 81 and it'll take me right on across the tip of New Mexico. Take me straight into Oklahoma. I go straight into Colorado. I catch 55, come around by Grand Junction, catch 170, come into Utah, and then come across through Oregon and come on up in there.
Which is cool, but here's the problem with that. You know as well as I do. Utah, goddamn Idaho, when it's snowing like that and everything like that, we just talking about avoiding all road closures. Now, normally, you would take that. You would do goddamn Tennessee and go up, get to Illinois and all that, and cross in through, get to damn Montana, South Dakota, and all that, and everything like that, and yeah, all that. But I'm saying to avoid all of that, if there's a big ass snowstorm that's in that Four Corner, you know what I'm saying, up through there, across that 70 and everything up there, to avoid all of that, go ahead, because you can really just take the goddamn 93. If you really wanted to, you can go up through Nevada and all that, and that'll be faster too. But let's say some bullshit, because you know it snow horrible as shit outside of Nevada when you cross up to the Utah.
By the Sierra.
Yeah, so I'm just saying to avoid all of that, go ahead and take, I guess technically it'll be Bama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, to slide up to Cali, Oregon, and Washington.
Yeah. Take the 5 all the way up.
Take that damn 20 to the 5.
That's 66.
That's an old school 66.
66 he talking about.
Yeah.
Because you hit Barstow and you hit Bakersfield and come up. They don't call it Barstow?
The reason why I say that, just last month, I made that run to Seattle from Texas. And it was I went up to 5. I went that route, came in Bakersfield, come across, cut up through Fresno, kept on going, and hit the 5 and went over through there, right? And it was snowing like hell when I got to the top of California, going into Oregon. And then when I got in Oregon, it kind of like died down when I got closer to Portland. And then it was straight. But then when I came back, I went 91 or 92. 91, I think it is. And then it went out to took me out of Washington, dropped me into Oregon, and then it shot me down into Idaho, coming like that, and down into Utah. Man, it was snowing. And then when I got into Idaho, it was so foggy. It was so foggy, I couldn't even see the end of the hood. I was tripping, and it was nighttime.
What year was this?
This had to be this year.
That was just last month.
Yeah, shit. I went through that storm that hit Missouri.
Yeah.
That went down 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I went through goddamn Missouri.
They had a load. They had a hot load going there paying $14,000, and I had hollered before. I was like, I'm not going up there, bro. That's a blizzard up there. At first, I was going to run it. I was like, no, I'm cool. Going up through Missouri, going to Illinois.
One of the things is, though, Missouri take care of that shit. Unlike everybody else, Missouri, because, you know, it's not a big-ass state like that. That little 70, that shit man, I went through that whole store. I seen these trucks turned all over, going into Kansas and shit. I did 2 weeks ago, leaving out of that shit, I went from New York all the way to Cali. I went from Rochester all the way to Cali. That big-ass snowstorm that was in the edge of New York and Ohio. Yeah. Well, technically, I guess Pennsylvania is like 30 miles of that. Yeah, I went through that too. But I was heavy as shit.
You going to New York? You like New York?
Nah, hell no. Nah.
Hey, I won't dispatch past Pennsylvania. I'm not going.
At 9,000 though? 9,000 for a run from New York to Cali?
I ain't going to mess with it. I'm not. Listen to this.
But y'all get paid by the load?
I could get a load from Texas to go to Cali, say 3,000. I could catch one coming out paying 8 or 9, and then come shoot right back down here, grab another one, paying 3, and go right back and catch another one paying 9. And I can start that on Monday, and by the time I go back up there and come back, it's Saturday morning. I'm done.
You saw coming out of Cali going to Texas for 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, inbox me. Hold on, we need to talk. Cause
I'll be on the dashboard. Bro, I done did a team run. Look, I done did a FedEx team run coming out of Industrial City, going to outside of Houston. Paid $11,000, and I ran it by myself. And then grabbed the load that came out and paid $6,800 straight back to Texas. 1 week.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna jump out, man. It's lunchtime is over. I gotta.
Hey, what's the name of your channel, Jay?
Jay Williams, Let's Live Life.
All right, I'm gonna get on. He a big channel, bro. He a real big channel. He real humble right now, but I'm gonna told you he one of them.
If y'all ever want to link up, just get with Dirt, man. Get my number from Dirt, and we'll do it. We'll do what it do, man.
That's what's up, man. Nice meeting you, bro.
Appreciate you.
I said it. I Punkin. I Dirt.
All right,
Hit me
man.
up, Dirt. Y'all be safe, man. Salute.
Salute.
Absolutely.
Steady.
Yeah,
Where
nah,
you picking your nose off of?
Yes, sir.
I let my dispatcher do all that. I just tell them find the money.
Yeah. Like you might have some lows. They be paying like from here to Seattle, they pay like $6,800. You could catch a straight run sometime, but it might have one stop or two stops on it. It be
Yeah, 'cause
just
like-
I don't like the stops. I catch a run with a stop with one stop on it, but 2, 3, 4 stops. I'm not gonna run that because then it's just me driving by myself, and then they're gonna press me where I can't get no sleep.
Yeah, nah, you get cussed out talking to me. I'm not that guy. I'm kind of a mean person.
Hey, look, while everybody else taking their 10, while they taking their 10, I'm on the road.
Look, I'm doing a reset right now, goddamn Connecticut, and I'm about to head to Georgia, head back to Sacramento and everything like that. Cause yeah, but I mean for right now,
y'all got me missing the road.
Shoot, you should
Y'all got me
gotta
missing
get a
the road.
CDL.
Look, I make more money on YouTube than I ever have with a regular job. But if YouTube start paying me what this shit I make with doing these trucks, I'm still gonna do these trucks. Ain't nothing two ways about that.
Straight up.
What the fuck no? Huh?
I don't think YouTube pay like that.
What's pay like that? What does that mean?
Shit, I ain't never seen no YouTube pay no 4-5 bands. Can it pay 4-5 bands a week?
Nah, not a week.
Oh shit,
Jay
I
might
can
make
stay in
that
that truck.
Jay might make that though. I know
Oh, not
1090
a week,
Jay.
not a week.
No, I pay once a month. YouTube pay once a month, but shit, it's motherfuckers that's making 6 figures a month off of this shit.
Yeah,
Let your channel do 10 million. You guaranteed to make at least bare minimum 15,000
for the month.
Hey, Poke, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta go viral, bro.
Well, you gotta
Vision, purpose,
constant fan
vision,
base too.
purpose. Constant
Right,
fan base.
right.
Yes.
Oh, what's up, homie? You all right?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
But you want to have a solid core.
Oh yeah. Hey, you didn't even see when I had tapped in with you. You had missed me.
Oh, you came over to the channel?
Yeah, and I told you drop the link. I don't think you had seen it.
Oh, my bad, brother.
You guys, no, you good. Y'all guys going down through there. I just sat back in the background and checked it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, next time I see it, I got you.
Yeah.
For sure. Hell yeah. Y'all always be spitting some shit.
I know. I said you gave us a good game that night. I was like, dang, I like that. I want to get up in there. I want to get in there. You know what I'm saying? Do some rotation, man. Get some 360 going.
For sure. That nigga that nigga Dewberry said that Nina Boy didn't have no peoples. So I'm about to go do me a video on that weirdo.
Oh yeah.
Because anybody that's okay with motherfuckers talking about raping bitches and all type of weird shit with kids and calling them retarded and all type of names, bro. How in the fuck is you a real motherfucker, man? I can't accept that. And then how can you be with somebody like that or be friends with them? You know what I'm saying? To think that shit is okay. Oh, I don't get why y'all don't. What? You don't get it? You must be fucking retarded then.
You know what that is? That's because people become algorithms. Once you a whole ass algorithm, bro, and you can just jump in, and no matter what, it's gonna do numbers. Cats is willing to sell their soul. They done did it for silver, so why won't they do it for dollars?
That is true, and that's exactly what that nigga doing it for. But at the same time, if you're doing this as an act and you're trying to make a persona, a thing, then your persona should not offend motherfucking sensitive groups. I would say.
So are you saying?
You get what I'm talking about?
Are you saying that? Are you saying that Charles White and what
Dewberry
name was? What's the dude's name? Blueberry.
Yeah,
Anthony
Blueberry.
Dewberry.
We call that nigga
Dubu.
Blueberry.
Whatever. Hey, all right. Well, anyhow, are you saying that because of their views that they share, which I agree with? I mean, I don't agree with their views, but they're one of the same.
Basically,
That's his homie.
basically. Like if you like say
That
say
was
you believe in,
what you said
in
because
something.
I feel like you're talking about both of them.
Oh, I am.
He is. If you
I
support,
am.
But
you
I don't
support
really know.
that.
I
You
don't really
support.
know about the. I don't really know about the whole situation
So
anyway.
so
Can
to
you? Is
understand
there any
Charles
way?
and White, so
Quick.
hey look, Dirt. Hey, to understand that nigga, you gotta go back all the way to his first videos when that nigga was talking about the classy lady.
Oh,
All right? And I want you to remember everything that that motherfucker said. You feel what I'm talking about? Now he trying to blame rappers and what they say and woody woo woo. Why can't I say this? Motherfucker, because you supposed to be a leader, stupid. That's like a
I never
pastor
took that
sitting up
nigga
in the
serious
pulpit,
though.
smoking weed,
I
drinking
never
and
took
shit.
that nigga serious though.
But it's a lot of
I
kids
never.
out here that actually see that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you got kids that seeing this, and you're supposed to be for the kids, and you calling them dumb, retarded bitches and some more shit.
yeah,
Let
that's
somebody call one of my
cool.
kids a bitch or dumb or something, I'm gonna knock their fucking teeth out.
No doubt.
You feel what I'm talking about? So
Mhm.
basically, he talking to all the kids in America, all the kids. Anybody that's on this motherfucker listening, anybody out here, if your parents had gang banged or anything, or you know, you're just so wrong. You know what I mean? Not
Hey,
knowing all the good
you know
that
what?
motherfucker do.
Hey, but you know what I'm gonna say? I've been had a
What's
problem
up?
with him though, but I've been had a
That's
problem
what
with
I'm
him when he
saying.
first opened his mouth and I seen shit long time ago. So it's like, damn, it took this long for people to get mad at him and see what I seen a year ago. Shit, this
It
nigga
ain't
been
took this
crazy.
long, but I didn't know how to voice an opinion. You get what I'm saying? Because I would have sounded ignorant. You get what I'm talking about? I would have been on that I'm trying to find you type of shit.
Yeah,
Which that ain't the type of time we gotta be on. You feel what I'm talking about? We don't let them peoples handle it.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he trying to let those peoples handle us. You dig what I'm talking about? Like you gotta learn how to fight fire with fire. Just because I see how you coming, my nigga, I'm gonna come another way. You dig what I'm talking about? My wife taught me that. You feel me? She got my motherfucking parole officer goddamn demoted from a letter. So I know it worked. That motherfucker's
So
rude, bro. He rude. That nigga rude,
I'm
like
gonna
on some KKK
say
type shit. What?
this. I'm gonna say this. I had turned my ears off, and I seen that he recently fired it up. I didn't see him pull up to Peep Studio and be sitting up in the motherfucker with him smoking weed. Whole time I'm sitting there like, damn, this he just put him.
It falls under the morals, bro. Like morals. Like, do you have any morals?
He
Regardless
said
of
it
what
was.
you can
He
say.
said it was an act from the gate though. That nigga said
Yeah,
I'm just. He said it was an act, like it was a character.
that's not an act, bro. That's that nigga true feelings because he wasn't accepted in his neighborhood. Nigga, he did some dumb shit, went to jail, couldn't fight, got his ass beat up in there. Whatever happened, he denounced himself from being a Crip, nigga, and then he just goes against all the Crips. He said it the other day. He said, "Oh, once you're not a Crip no more, now who with the hood, niggas call you a bitch ass nigga." Well, niggas didn't respect your dumb ass. That's why, nigga. Cause I could still go to my homies. They not gonna call me a bitch ass nigga because I'm not out in the
Hey,
field. They ain't gonna call Dirt one.
hey. So I understand who Charleston No Fight is. I already know who that is, but I don't know about Sweetberry. Who is Sweetberry? Where he come in the picture?
That's that nigga partner, his Ace Boone, that nigga that rock with him, nigga that got his back. You know what I'm talking about? That's gonna hold his dick while he go piss. You know what I'm talking about? That's his nigga. That's his bitch. You feel me? That's how I feel
So where
about it.
Where Percy come in? Because you got to remember,
That nigga was just
we
running
in
his
California.
mouth.
That's on me. That's me. That's look. Me and him started beefing
Well, I really
because I tried to get. Huh? What's up?
Oh, I didn't say nothing. Somebody else was talking.
tied together.
Oh, shout out to you, Grace Street, for sure. You my nigga. Yeah, Grace Street, my nigga, boy. It's all good.
What you say, Dirty? Dirty froze up.
Well,
Hey, we
it's
can't hear you, bro.
obviously this shit is tying together in some strange little battle line knot I'm seeing. So okay, so we got Percy, Sweetberry, and Charleston White, right? They tied together. All right, it's
Yeah.
making sense. Now where Percy? Now, so I seen Percy was a battle rapper or something, and then he was in a pen, and then what? Then they came home. Was he really that nigga at one time?
You choppy, so I can't hear what you asked it.
Hey, he was saying where do where do Percy come in at, and was he really like that? Was he really active? Like, you know what I'm saying? Was he that guy, one of them guys?
Nah, he wasn't active like that. I can't say this. I can't say he ain't no Crip because I don't know that part. I know that when I was in the streets and he's supposed to be in the street, he wasn't out there. I never seen him. I know everybody from every side of town in Fort Worth. I was everywhere. I never seen him.
Ooh, that's bad.
I was in jail. If you was coming back and forth to jail, I was in county jail for 2 years fighting some murder cases. So I don't know why I didn't see you. I never heard his name until I got out. Huh?
What about?
What did he say?
I couldn't
He's
catch that one.
choppy.
You know, a lot of people in
Hey, go on, come
Galveston.
back in, Dirk.
He said, I know a lot of people. Who?
In Galveston, I think.
In Galveston.
I know a few people. I know a few. I'm from Fort Worth, though.
Okay. What about? Hey, so hold on. Am I still choppy?
Yeah.
A little
Am I
bit.
still choppy?
It's pretty good right now, Dirk.
Say Smoke.
What's up?
So what's your narrative gonna be on the topic?
I'm gonna basically turn on this audio. I'm gonna I'm gonna just do a video, and I'm gonna do an audio, and I'm gonna just answer the questions that he's asking on there, because he was asking some questions like, do he have anybody? You know what I'm saying? Just different questions and shit. And then if motherfuckers want to go live with it, just in the comments, motherfuckers tell me, hey, do it live. I'll go live. It's all good. I ain't scared of none of them niggas.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like with the issue with Percy, this is my thing, bro. Like people be promoting him, and then we talk about a dude that can't read, right? He's not teaching nobody nothing. It's all penitentiary stories, and it's all superhero stories that he's his biggest gangster in the streets. And he did all this stuff, and he never lost a fight. Everybody's scared of him, and he's like, and all his stories is based around people that are dead that can't validate what he's saying. So my thing is like I did a live yesterday, but somebody came in and destroyed the live, so I couldn't put it up. So because I didn't want to get banned. So but I dropped a lot of knowledge in that live yesterday.
About the one yesterday.
Yeah.
You talking about the one where you came on full? I came on activated.
Hey man. So I'm
watching.
gonna say this. I just feel like people that promote his content, I feel like, to me, I want to attack them because they the one keep propelling and they keep pushing it out there, and then like they'll take his content and he'll be talking about me and talking greasy about me, but then you won't come get my content and put up about what I'm saying about why he's saying all this. You know what I'm saying? You making it one-sided, so y'all actually promoting it because he got 17,000 subscribers. He get all these views. Y'all rather go with the views and the subscribers trying to get your channel up and jumping instead of doing some fact checking, doing a background check to really see, is this dude really an OG? Why, you know what I'm saying? They're not even trying to figure out why is this dude coming at him, and then why is he breaking it down like that? What's going on? Nobody trying to find out. They just like, oh, this dude a hater, and then this is the real gangster right here. And then here's the kicker, right? Here's the kicker. The reason I did my time was behind his brother. his brother snitched on me. But
Percy
now
brother.
he's trying to spin the
The one-
narrative that I snitched on his brother. But how I snitched, huh?
The one that
What'd he say?
I know he had
I don't
I
know.
know he
That
had a
nigga-
brother
his shit fucked up.
that got killed.
Yeah, but
I'll
his
be
other
right
brother
back,
snitched
y'all.
on me.
Oh,
So I put the paperwork up on my channel. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just steady pointing out facts. Nobody doing no background check. Nobody fact checking to see if he really authentic. Y'all just putting him out there and promoting that stuff, just like Charleston. The people that support him or like him. So instead of this is me. Instead of attacking him directly, need to attack the people also that put the content out that steady promoting that. That because if they didn't put
like
it out
say
there,
cheese,
nobody
like say
would know.
cheese. You talking about like say
Hey, what
cheese?
I'm talking about anybody that clip the content. Like you could go through punching OG Percy and you will see how many people clip his content for views. OG Percy goes off on two OGs, you know, and they just put what he said, but y'all not putting up what we saying. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because you don't have no subscribers, you don't have no momentum. So I told him yesterday, hey, I better not catch nobody putting my content up. I don't care if I got 500,000 subscribers or 5. You better not put my content up. I'm gonna wreck your channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna stop that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That one-sided stuff. And that's why the whole narrative of all of this is messed up, because it's always coming from one side against the other, and the people that speaking the truth, we getting pushed under the rug. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they not even fact checking the people that they promote. So it's crazy, bro. I don't understand it. But man, my thing is, I'm gonna say this.
Am I cutting in and out or I'm good?
I hear you.
Okay. So I want to say this, man.
You choppy.
As much as I was in white, okay, let me say, as much as I would like to take Austin White serious, I can't take Sweet Bear interjected his into bullshit. Never a good start. And then Charleston White, he been speaking that bullshit from the very beginning, like he had a dish. So from a motherfucker that have a death wish, people that are comfortable sitting on the couch talking that shit, like they don't care about living, I'm not gonna give them my attention because you don't care about living. So why I'm gonna watch you? Because you don't. There's something that you're missing. Something you're missing. You think you're invincible. So that means that a lot of these motherfuckers is what they looking for. They're looking for that nigga. They looking for the moment they say Charleston White done been found dead, shot on in front of a liquor store, trying to get at a bitch.
Oh no.
Yikes.
I'm looking.
That
I'm looking to kick this numerology today. I'm trying to get on this numerology today.
So you're into numerology, huh?
Yes.
Are you into astrology?
You into astrology?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'm a Scorpio.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Wait a
minute.
I know yours. No, hold on, pumpkin. Hold on, pumpkin. What's yours? What's yours?
I'm a Capricorn.
What's your sign, pumpkin?
Capricorn. She said Scorpio. I got to cover my face. She dangerous.
Yeah, you know when she strike. Hey, you know She act cool.
Hey, Dirt, turn off your camera
Capricorn.
and your Wi-Fi will be better.
He choppy.
Yeah, if he turn off his camera, then the Wi-Fi should get a little bit better. It won't pull as much bandwidth.
What sucks is his phone works better than his computer.
Whoa. So what? Hey, what is your name?
Me, my name is Kara. You'll see me as CB420.
Okay, Kara. So Kara, are you a true Scorpio?
I am.
Ooh, you dangerous. You dangerous.
Oh,
You
gee.
I'm
dangerous.
not gonna deny that.
You're dangerous. So
I'm
I
also
do.
truthful, which you know is a Scorpio trait as well. So I don't sugarcoat shit.
I know. You're
Don't
dangerous.
ever ask me a question you don't want the honest answer to.
Nice.
I know.
I like that
Man,
talk.
you gotta be a special type. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna say this. You have to be a man that's well confident and within self and just really, you know what I'm saying, solid on your principles and morals and just really know you to deal with a Scorpio. Because Scorpio a whole different breed. Like, boy, you got to
Right.
be on your wits with a Scorpio, and you got to always be thinking.
I don't know.
You
Them
got-
cancers. Them cancers, my nigga. I don't
Ooh.
know. Them
Oh,
niggas
that
is
cancer
mean.
fool. But
I
this
got a
Scorpio right here, she admits that she's true to being a Scorpio all the way through and through. So everything that she does is on a higher level. It's gonna vibrate so high that, man, if you're not vibrating on that level, she's gonna run you over.
No doubt.
Hell no.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, CB.
Hey,
Hey,
say
CB.
the manipulation
CB.
game.
Pumpkin on point. What up, Dirt?
Hey,
Hey,
the
hey,
manipulation.
hey.
Manipulation. Hey,
No, you about to say you actually was about to say what I was something about, like what I was about to say. Yeah, like when Jay came on, you was high, you was vibrating on a high level because your smile was like here, your mouth was touching your eyes. She was sizing that nigga up.
mm-hmm. Scorpio. That Scorpio and them Cancer. You not lying, Smoke. That Cancer something else.
Them niggas crazy.
I fuck with the cancers though.
Yeah,
You
they
y'all
crazy.
see. But look, but you know you guys can't hardly deal with a Capricorn though.
Them motherfuckers
only-
is psychotic.
The only reason they deal with Capricorns is because of the loyalty.
Yeah.
And then we vibrate on that higher level, on that other level that y'all really, really, really high on. That's where the Scorpio and the Capricorn had a major connection at.
But you got a bad impulse, what's the name too though?
Who?
Capricorns. They
Oh,
impulse-
risk taker.
yeah.
Risk taker.
Yeah, y'all don't give a fuck. Like it's like whatever. It's like all or nothing. I know only because of my cousin. That nigga's a fucking retard. Like he don't care if you got guns out, nigga. If you don't pull that trigger faster than he
What
can
happened?
hit you, nigga, he gonna knock you the fuck out. Period. Like that's
What happened?
what it is. What's up with you, Nate?
What's popping with you, bro?
Oh, chilling.
What's Papa Loppin'?
And with the chat, man. I had to tap out real quick, man.
Had to take
I'm
a
an
break from work.
Aquarius. We talking about signs. I'm Aquarius, man. What's popping? We in here.
Aquarius, huh? Pumpkin, what you gotta say about that?
I've never really dealt with any.
Yeah.
I haven't dealt with many myself.
I probably think I only met one.
Sagittarius. We gangsters. You know what I'm
My
talking about?
son's a Sag.
Yeah. Millionaires.
My mic.
Millionaires. Nigga. Mamas. We go after a dream. Regardless. We chase them motherfuckers until we get it. For real, for real.
Smoke, I might need you to have a little conversation with my Sagittarius son and get him up on that.
Oh, no problem.
Because he's slacking lately.
Hey, no
I
problem.
appreciate that. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. I'll hit you up behind the scenes. I
For sure.
appreciate you, Smoke.
Yeah, I like motivating.
All
That's
I'm
for
gonna
damn
say,
sure.
all I'm gonna say is if you're familiar with the artist seduction, then you know that Libras are
I know you need to boost your
gay.
Wi-Fi.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Well,
Am
I
I
kind of
wrong?
heard what you were saying, but
I'm just saying.
He talking about
okay.
Robert Greene's book, Art of
Yeah,
Seduction.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
I mean,
saying.
that's an all right book.
Scorpios got a lot of seduction tactics.
No, you don't. No, you
No,
don't.
y'all one way. No,
No,
y'all
they
one way.
don't.
Y'all one way.
Scorpio manipulation tactic so swift that it don't even look like manipulation.
Ooh.
I don't manipulate.
That's y'all number 3 trait.
Y'all trying to look innocent. You try to look innocent.
Okay, I'll
Smoke.
be honest. I may do
All the
it
while you be cocking that gun.
unintentionally. I may do it
All the
unintentionally,
while.
Pumpkin.
Hey,
You're
hey,
right.
hey, Pumpkin, you hear that? All the while cocking that gun.
I'll take that.
Hey, listen, watch me break it down. This is a Scorpio. A Scorpio be with, I need your help. They'll always put themselves in a position where you're gonna have to come to their aid. They're gonna work it to where they can't do anything. They need you. They're gonna put you out there, have you thinking that hey, you the one, but they're gonna make you work on everything that you're trying to do with them. They're gonna manipulate you to put the work in for them, or take care of them a certain way, or treat them
That's
in a
my
certain manner.
That's
And
my
then they're gonna not. Hey, they not gonna they're gonna be like, you gotta respect me. You don't never listen to me. I need to be treated this way. But then when you tell them, okay, well, when I want to talk about my feelings, you know what they're gonna do? Why it always gotta go back to you? We're talking about my feelings. They're gonna keep it on. They're gonna keep the spotlight on them at all times. And then when they see it's not working, then they're gonna finesse you because they know their level with that affection and their passion. They're gonna dupe you into that affection and passion, and it's gonna swirl you, have you lost, and then they're gonna go right back to manipulating you again.
Pumpkin, stop exposing me.
They sound like all females, really.
Huh?
That just sounds like a female trait to me.
Nah, not with a Scorpio.
He was
Scorpio
beating that
same
shit.
way.
He was beating that.
Okay. It just sound. I mean, I was like, damn.
But you know what? But you know what, Pumpkin? No.
Hey,
the Libras, we ain't even a mammal. We're a scale. So we're all the signs balanced on a scale. Picture that. Oh.
Right.
Hey,
that's what's wrong with you, huh?
That's
what's wrong with you, Dirt.
That's what they're asking in the chats. Hip them on the cancers. Let them know how crazy them motherfuckers are.
I have a strong connection with the cancer. So go on with that.
Hold on. If you get hooked by cancer, for one, you got a friend for life because they ain't never gonna. Once your cancer takes a liking to you for whatever reason,
yes,
they will
sir.
always be in your life. They will always be in your life. They are loyal. Cancers are loyal to a fault.
But they
loyal
crazy.
to a fault.
Now tell the other part, the crazy part. I'm going around the crazy part.
Yeah, tell that other part.
There's another part. Because what happened when you fuck somebody else?
They crazy. If they crazy about you, then they'll do whatever it takes to be in your life. Just to be in your life, even if it's just to say hi and know that you still have that connection, because that's what they want. They want that connection.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's facts.
That's all I hear. She don't be wanting shit. She don't want jewelry, shoes, clothes, nothing. She just want time. She wants you to spend time with her. I'm like, fuck.
That's right.
Let me go buy you these shoes, bro, and we be good. How about that ring you like over there? Yeah, let's go get that.
The hardest thing for a man to give is time.
Hell yeah. I ain't got none. I go to work, I hustle, and I DoorDash. What time do I got? You feel me?
What do you mean, Smoke Dog? You don't need no sleep, bro. What the fuck?
Right? I'm a Jamaican. I got 6 jobs.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a home job to work on a computer
Oh, you
too.
can sleep when you're dead, bro. Don't worry about it. Just get another job.
Bro, I'm trying to get rich, homie. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
I have some Jamaicans that work for me.
Or I
They
should
work
say,
hard as fuck.
comfortable, or what is that word?
Complacent.
Nah, I don't want to become complacent for shit. I want to be stable. Just stable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm cool right now, but I want to be to where shit, my bills are paid for like 2 or 3 months in advance. You get what I'm talking about?
Right,
Like,
right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
You feel me?
hey, Smoke.
That's kind of
Hey,
like
Smoke.
what Jay Williams talks about.
Speaking of, I gotta get up out of here. So, Big Bad, if you want to keep it going, it's all you. But I gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, but I can't stop it from my phone. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I appreciate you. Oh, you can't? Well, then we gotta stop it here. All right, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. It's been a good.
You gonna
Smokey? If you know how to download from YouTube yet, if you got that far, if not, I'll teach you.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Have I met this gentleman? No.
And you can
I
repost
can't
this
see him
video
on my
on your
phone.
channel.
Hey, you can go get that video I was talking about, and you can post it, Dirty.
Look at that.
Anyways, I'm Big Bad, homie. I don't know if I know you because I can't see you.
Huh?
Can you
I
just
said, I'm
shout
Big
out
Bad.
your
I don't know
channel
if I know
name?
you because I can't see you.
Oh, your channel
go ahead.
name.
Oh, my channel name is Neighborhood Real TV.
Okay, got you.
Hey, when you gonna do a live, Smoke?
I've been on hiatus on purpose for a little bit.
Oh.
I'm gonna go live probably next week. I just
Okay.
on purpose.
All right. I was just saying because I was gonna come check you out. I don't want to conflict because I'm gonna go get my notes together and set up my numerology live stream today.
Okay, yeah, I don't know much about that, but I'm gonna pop in and say what's up to you. So it's all good.
Yeah. I'm for the breaks. People got to participate, man. So I'm gonna need some undivided attention. It's gonna be good. I'm for to break some people down.
I'll share it out, but people got to check those community tabs. Like motherfuckers don't be checking those or nothing. You know what I mean? Like if you're subscribed to a person, there's community tabs, and it'll show that a person shared you out or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Do you have a specific time you're thinking?
Huh?
Do you have a specific time you're thinking about doing that?
Not yet. I gotta go over and go dig in my box and get my composition pad out, and then I gotta get that book
I'll
out.
hit the notification bell.
It's 12 o'clock here in Texas, so I'm thinking more like maybe by 3 or 4.
Okay, you're only 1 hour behind me. I'm in Boston, so okay, got you.
Okay, you in Boston? That's that accent.
That's where that comes from. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go now.
Yeah.
Hey, whoever's on live, I'll be there.
All right.
Much love to the Dirty Nation. Nice to meet you, Pumpkin, and I'll be checking
Nice to
you
meet you
later.
too. All right.
Yeah, have a go.